Okay, so they're calling it The Devil Wears Prada meets Washington, D.C. A young, naive girl goes to work for a demanding boss and gets in way over her head, except this time the young girl is working for a newly elected senator who is a rising political star. That's the story of a new novel dishing about life in D.C., the authors of Capitol Hell.
Great title.
Yeah. Excellent title. Our two former Capitol Hill staffers who both worked for former Republican Senator Norm Coleman of Minnesota, Alicia Long and Jayne Jones, join us now. Welcome to both of you. Is this about Coleman?
Yes.
No, come on.
No. It's a fictional tale about a senator from Minnesota who runs for president, and we had fun with it.
Right, Walter Mondale.
Walter Mondale?
Yeah.
No, I got, normally black
He's
folks,
got the campaign material.
We got the MLK Funeral Home fans. I'm using Capitol Hill.
All right, so you're saying it's not necessarily about Norm Coleman. I didn't hear an absolute no, for sure no.
Right.
How much of the book is real about the stuff that you describe is real, or at least based on a lot of reality?
We like to say that a good girl never kisses and tells.
Right.
What we will say is that we both worked on the Hill for a number of years and had tons of friends who did the same.
Got it.
So we kind of picked and pulled a bunch of different stories.
So what's the most important thing that you learned about Capitol Hill that you did not know when you got there? What's the main thing that surprised you?
For me, the number one, which I think will come in handy for you gentlemen, is always wear flats when walking because the high heels get stuck in the sidewalks.
Okay, call this thing The Devil Wears Prada Capitol Hill. That place has no fashion whatsoever.
Oh,
So, I mean, come on, seriously, it has none.
Tried to bring some
Khaki pants, blue blazers, come on.
We tried to bring some pink and some, some funky fun colors.
There's no color on Capitol Hill.
Allison shows up to work in a hot pink suit the first day, so she's
She was
trying
probably
her
the only
hardest.
one on the Hill wearing a hot pink suit.
Just to give our viewers some flavor from the book, here's a quote that from the book. In the young book, there's a story where a young staffer, Allison, is on a date, and she gets an urgent call from the senator she's working for, and the senator says, "I need you to go and put my laundry in the dryer before it molds over the weekend," ordered the senator. "Do it tonight and make sure you use extra dryer sheets. I don't like static cling."
Who does?
Who likes static cling?
No one likes static cling.
And look, to help you guys out, I know some members of Congress, male and female, let's say who have terrible reputations, or Charles Barkley, terrible reputations when it comes to using their staff to do those exact same things.
So did that happen? Does that happen?
Oh, that kind of stuff I think happens all the time. I mean, you'll see staffers walking, dogs around the Capitol complex.
Carrying purses around.
I mean, and I think a lot of people
Blackberries going off right and left.
I think a lot of people don't realize that, so we definitely wanted to capitalize on those little tasks.
What's the worst? Dealing with the spouse? And that drama? Oh, yeah, I went there. Come on.
Sometimes you get asked some interesting questions. Sometimes the staffers, your fellow colleagues, might not all be there for the same reason. I mean, we both came from a campaign because we believed in Minnesota at the time and doing the right principles for Minnesota. And maybe some folks are there looking at their reputation versus everything else.
Ooh, that was a Potomac two-step right there. You saw she danced out that question? She said everything.
Well, you look like you're itching to ask something.
Well, look, I know why people bought The Devil Wears Prada, right? They thought it was about Anna Wintour. It was about Anna Wintour, and they got some behind-the-scenes stuff there. You're saying it's not about Norm Coleman. I'm going to push you on specifics. What percentage of your book is real? What percentage is fiction?
I would say that it's hard to give, to quantify, because some of the stuff takes pieces of things that are true, and some of it is completely made up. So I will say this. Part of the fun is reading the book and trying to figure out who you think you recognize the book and what traits of different politicians you think you see.
What's the main piece of advice that someone who wants to go to work in Capitol Hill would take out of this book?
Go do it until you're age 30, because it's the best opportunity. It's the best job. You're going to get the best incredible experience. We're both extremely thankful to Senator Coleman for giving us that opportunity to go and learn and to serve. But do it till you're 30.
Have you spoken to Senator Coleman since the book came out?
I think we have, actually. Trying to read.
Has you read it?
I don't know if he's read it or not.
Y'all should have signed a copy?
And we'll,
Right, we should.
Well, to paraphrase Lloyd Benson, I know Norm Coleman. Norm Coleman is a friend of mine. Norm Coleman is no Anna Wintour. So just for the record.
Coleman, if you're watching now, or anybody who knows Norm Coleman, if you know Norm Coleman, call Norm Coleman. Tell him to call us and tell us whether you've read the book.
Look at that fashion plate. Boy, look at it.
Okay, we should tell you, Jayne is getting married on New Year's Eve, a fiscal cliff wedding.
Yes, New Year's Eve. Backstage is my 14-year-old future stepdaughter, Emily. We woke up, we're down to 48 hours.
Very nice. And Alicia, you're going to be the maid of honor.
I'm the maid of honor. I'm so excited.
Congratulations.
That's book 2.
Welcome to Starting Point, the Love Boat edition.